Hey, I'm working on a set of small block Chevrolet 217 casting cylinder heads. I'm going to take them apart and rebuild them. Hey, happy Thursday, how we doing? Hey, so I told this customer, he called me, and I said, hey, make sure you remove the spark plugs, senders, any brackets, and the rockers. Only bring them with just the valves and springs installed in them. So this isn't really a big deal, or this. But then look at this. What the heck? This goes on top of the intake manifold. See anything wrong on this side? These heads apart, I want to talk to you a little bit about them. Yeah, I just noticed, look at the keepers. See how they're green? These heads have been built before. Those were aftermarket keepers and they're junk. They're made by Pioneer. They're supposed to be heavy duty, but they're no good. Don't use them. So that was everything. I asked the customer to remove the rockers, those 3 head bolts. So I don't know why that bracket was on there. No big deal though. I mean, I'm not charging him. Took me, what, about 6 minutes, I think. I want you to look at it this way though. Let's say tonight when you clock out, your boss says, hey, can you go sweep your area? And it only take you 5-6 minutes. No big deal, right? I'm going to have the customer watch this video, by the way. I did complain to him a little bit when he dropped him off, and I'm going to complain again when he picks him up. Let me get the valves and springs out of these, and then we'll talk about them. Before I get them springs out, I want to say something. I mixed all these balls up from the rocker arms. People say you have to keep them in order. If you have to keep them in order, that means they're worn, and if they're worn, you need to replace them. I'm also going to sell him some nuts if he wants to buy them, because these jam nuts, they'll lose their effect, and they'll back off on them, maybe. They don't cost a lot. So I'm going to be using my pneumatic spring compressor. I'm reusing the valves. If I wasn't reusing the valves, I'd get a socket and a big hammer and whack them, the keepers will come right out. But I'm reusing the valves. If you do this, it'll put little dents in the stems. So don't do it. Here we go. I'm going to have to hit these probably because them keepers they're really soft. I don't know why they're so screwed up. And I don't know why I didn't adjust this before I started filming. Oh, that one let go. It must not have ran for very long. Pop the seals out. Look, another bolt. So I was talking smack about these keepers. I think they got their shit together finally. Here's how you can check, see if they're hard. Get a sharp file and hit it on the corner. It won't put a dent in it. They must have fixed their problem. Maybe I'll have to try a set. These back in the day, these were garbage, and they would just pull out. So I was wrong. You guys better write that down, huh? Hey, when I'm done blabbing about these Chevrolet heads and getting them in the wash, I'm going to surface some Subaru heads for you guys. Okay? So hang in there. They didn't do any guide work to the heads. The guides are a little bit loose. They're not horrible, but I'll put guides in them. They do have aftermarket seals. I don't prefer this style of seal. Here, let me go get what I use. Bear just came over and inspected what I was doing. Where you going, Bear? Hey, what are you doing, buddy? Here he comes. What are you doing, huh? Hi, buddy. You need petted? Did you need petted? Watch what he does with his foot. You need petted? Oh, he needs petted. Okay, I'll pet you. What a good boy. He's my best boy. My hands are clean. Don't worry, I just washed them. Kind of. Okay, the seal that I use, whoa, I knocked the camera over, is a ring and band style. These have a ring on them, these ones I took off. They're just kind of a crappy seal. I don't like them. I don't even know if they're Viton. These are Viton, and it has the ring on the top, but it has this band. And then I'll be using O-rings on it like was on it. You saw me tap them valves off. It's just to break these loose to knock them out of the guide. It's easier to do than trying to pull the valve out. Hey, let me show you what these little O-rings do. Hang on. So the spring goes on the valve. This has an oil shield to keep the oil. It goes around the valve, kind of shields the oil. And the retainer that holds it all together. So you put it on, compress it, and then the O-ring goes on. And you push it to that second groove. Then the keepers go on. And then release the spring. And the O-ring doesn't let the oil go down through the stem past the keepers to control the oil. So I had told you that these are 217 casting heads. Here's the difference in these heads. Look down here in the ports. It doesn't have that stupid swirl polish like the 193s, 191s, 810s, any of the TBI heads. So if you have a 1987 Chevrolet GM engine, 350, and you got those 193s or 191s, 810s, there's a bunch of casting numbers that have that swirl port. Those are the worst flowing heads that Chevrolet ever made. You need to find a set of these if you want it to run good. Let me show you how you can tell the difference from if the engine's in the car or you're looking at a cord that's bolted on. So every Chevrolet head is unique on the end with little casting things. See, this one's got this little spike thing. That's how you can tell what casting it is. I can tell what head you have just by looking at these different insignias, casting things. Let me go around and show you. So this is an early carbureted head. This is a 993 head. See this casting thing? This one is a 186. This is a high performance head. It's got a smaller chamber than the standard 76cc. Another carbureted head. Here's a carbureted 882 head. This is a late model Vortec 906 casting. This is a 041. It's a high performance head just like the other one. The other one, that 186, I mean. Now this is a 624 head, which kind of looks like that 041, but it's a little bit different. Here's one of them crappy 193 TBI heads. If you have those, get rid of them. Here's a 305 head. I call that a castle head. Here's a Mexico 369 casting. This one is a 601 casting. It's a 305 high output. 305 high output. Come on, Chevy. What the hell's the matter with you guys? 45 inches smaller than a 350. They call it a HO because it doesn't have the 172 intake valves. They put inch 840s in them. So it does run pretty good. It runs really great if you put them on a small block Chevy because you get that small combustion chamber. That 601 casting has the smallest combustion chambers of all the 305s in any of the heads. So it's a good head. Here we are back at the 217 head. Now Chevrolet uses two styles of rocker arms. This one on the right came off of this head. This is off of an earlier one. See how this has like a built-on rail, a guide? That's because the holes for the push rods are round and not slotted like this one. Now we're back on the 993 head. See how this is slotted? That's what aligns the rocker arm and doesn't require the rails like this one has. Okay, I got them in the wash. This table spins round and round in there. Watch this. Okay, so I got a set of 2.5 single overhead cam Subaru heads. I just pressure tested them. I didn't film it. This video is getting really long. But let me vacuum test them and surface them. So this is my Sue vacuum tester. I'm going to cover the whole chamber with this big pad. It's rubber with metal on the back. And it's got a vacuum gauge on it. It lets me know if the valves are sealing. So let me just cover it here and show you. So now let me do the head. And it's good. I did them all, so they're all sucking good. So now let's surface it. Okay, I got it in the machine. What's that? Oh my God. It's gonna get serviced all by itself. Getting out of here. I'm not staying over here. Man, I'll stay over here for a minute. Been over here at my desk for about 10 minutes. The machine never came on. I guess I'll go over there and see what's going on. I'm kind of a little leery to go back over here. I don't want to run into that guy. Scary. Oh, nothing happened. What the heck? I guess I gotta do it. Okay, well, if it's level, I guess I'll surface it. I'm a dork. It's hot, okay? Come on, give me a break. Let me surface that head. So it looks like this thing blew right across here. I'm gonna let you guys ride right down here. Okay, here we are on the backside. It hit all the way across. See the witness mark? And it's level in for in. Let's cut it. Okay, I'm cutting to the height of the witness mark. There you go, you can see it didn't clean anywhere back here. I'm gonna try one up and one back. Okay, now I got 3 total off of it. I'm gonna go 2 up and 1 back. Okay, now I got 6 off of it. I'm gonna go 1 up and 1 back, another 2. It'll be a total of 8. There you go, 8 thousandths. I'll take it off the other head. The phone's getting really hot. We left it in there for about 15 minutes. Let's get this other head serviced. Okay, I got this head in here, and I made a witness mark. It's kind of hard to see. It hit there and stopped about there, and then hit here and stopped about there. So it's a nice light witness cut. So I'm gonna make a big cut now. Putting you guys down under, you better put your glasses on because the chips are gonna fly. That was 6 thou. That looked pretty cool, didn't it? Now I'm going to do a 2 thou cut on the way back for a total of 8, and it'll clean, I'm sure. Here we go. Hey, thanks for coming along on this Chevrolet Subaru adventure of mine today. I'd like to also thank you guys for following me along. I got a lot of subscribers. I'm almost up to 13,000 now, thanks to you guys. So you guys have a nice night, and hey, tomorrow's your Friday, huh? It's just kind of another day for me. Anyways, we'll see you tomorrow, and be nice to each other. Bye.